fall off. He's, you know, he happened. Man, we men in this thing, but we gotta continue in this faith and use our wisdom. Keep that spirit on us, man.
Right, because if you don't have wisdom in certain times, like for instance, a perfect example is like Luke, the 4th chapter, when Yahushua was on a mountain, and Satan came, and, you know, tempted Yahushua, and he tempted him. You know, he was like, "If you, the Son of Man, make this stone turn into bread." Now, immediately his wisdom of the Bible came to impact to the situation, and he said, "Man shall not live by bread alone." So that's his wisdom. If Yahushua is not wise, he's like, you know what? Maybe I should turn this into bread. You know, that's part of using your wisdom. You know, also read later on. You know, he basically said, you know, jump off the mountain. You know, hey, the Most High, you know, he'll save you. You know, and if you're weak, if you don't have knowledge, you really might, you know, because Satan might test you in times like that. You know, he might tell, like, this chip, you know, the Most High, you know, he said, you know, hey, you know, I have mercy on who I have mercy on. You know, you can take this chip. You know, and Satan might come at you like that. And if you don't have that knowledge and wisdom, you might be like, man, you know what? You know, man, the Most High already got his elect. You know, so if I take this chip, regardless of being in the kingdom, you know, that's, you know, where wisdom come in. You like, no, you like, get away from me, Satan. And you like, no, I'm not taking this shit. You know, that comes from understanding. That's why a lot of these people don't want you to understand what the mark of the beast is. Not to go into the mark of the beast and the chip like that yet, but stay on that. But to just say that's Satan. There's so many times I gotta rebuke Satan, because Satan come at me and tell me some shit, and I'm like, hold up, time, let me wrap this up. You know, I already know what this is. Right. Yeah, I got one.
You know something else?
This is Job, chapter 27, verse 12. Let me know when you want to start. But where shall wisdom be found? And where is the place of understanding? Man knoweth not the price thereof, neither is it found in the land of the living. The depth saith, it is not in me. You know, nothing can contain, you know, the type of wisdom that, you know, is out here. And the sea saith, it is not with me. It cannot be gotten for gold. You can't, you know, for true wisdom, you can't really purchase it. You can't, you know, say, you know what, can you teach me, you know, these scriptures? If the Most High not dealing with you, you can't give, you could give $1 trillion, you're not going to get this. You know, if like the understanding concept of, let's say, matter of fact, put it to you like this: if money could really buy you wisdom, a lot of people would be, you know, great athletes just because based off of, you know, the wisdom and knowledge of sport alone. You know, forget the athleticism. You know, they're like, okay, I know how to do this. Maybe I can shoot pool this way. You teach me how to play this. You know, I could get it. You know, it don't work like that. True wisdom, you can't pay for it.
You gotta pray for it. You can't pay for it. You gotta pray.
It cannot be gotten for gold, neither shall silver be weighed for the price thereof. It cannot be valued with the gold of Ophir, with the precious onyx and sapphire.
So gold is basically a great thing in this land. Because if you got gold, man, you got wealth. You got a lot of gold, you got tons of gold. But it's telling you the great gold of Ophir, some of the greatest gold that they have out there, some of the best gold, it's not even comparable to that. Because with wisdom, you can get more. You can lose gold, and if you can lose things, you can get it back. You know, using your wisdom through the Most High.
Money shall part.
Yeah, a fool and his money shall part. Now we dealing with these goddamn devils out here. They not using wisdom. They know they see them ships out there. They know that. They not even trying to turn their back. Now you got a woman that said that she couldn't wait till the Israelites get back into power. You know. And, you know, I'm just saying, they know that we are the Israelites. So they use the wisdom they're not using, and the wisdom she understands, but what she understood is that the greatest people on earth are the ones that you locked up. You locked up and you put into your damn camps, which is called America. You know?
Hey, as much money as they got, have they figured out how to make human life last forever?
Right.
As much money as they have they figured out how to measure heaven and earth? What? The bottom of the sea? As much money as they have? No.
Right. Right, because that's the stipulation that the Most High put out there. That,
Right.
you know, if you can measure the heavens or you can measure the sea, He even gave you something closer to sea.
And it's stupid, right? Exactly. And as stupid as Esau is, they actually spend money trying to figure that shit out.
Yeah, Jacques Cousteau. You know, they try to measure. They try to measure the flood. Oh, it's 5 miles long. It's 5 miles deep.
Right.
How can you say that? You know, you can't say how deep because it's still trenches. This earth is massive.
Big as hell.
It is massive. And it's a globe too. It's
Yeah.
this is basketball type. Bouncy ball looking type. You know? Come on. All right.
Something down there.
Yeah.
I was tagging this onto what the call said about riches, gold. So this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 5. If riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom that worketh? That worketh all things.
Right. He told you it worketh all things. So obtaining wisdom will get you the understanding of the scriptures, which in turn can get you to speak to dignitaries, to men of renown. You can speak with wisdom and understanding. You can go to the president and baffle the shit out of him. You can go to the fucking Esau, the goddamn Rothschild, and baffle the shit. They might try to kill you, but it's all, you know what I mean? But you can do something to take them. That's why you got some of these niggas they're wise to do evil, but to do good they have them. So their wisdom and wickedness gets them, reap them the shit they want in wickedness. These niggas out here, cause they good at the kind of niggas, man. Read that part again. You dropped it?
No, I still got it.
Okay, hold it. You go ahead, drop it. Read it again.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 5. If riches be a possession to be desired in this life,
If you desire wisdom, go ahead.
what is richer than wisdom that worketh all things?
So what? You get, if you pray for wisdom, wisdom worketh all things. You know, you can get anything dealing with wisdom. And not even I'm talking about carnal, I'm just saying through this in this truth.
Also, why do you think that the heathens wanted to steal and erase, our heritage and our knowledge of that?
Right.
You know, Hosea 4:6 says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Now, as long as they take away that knowledge, because they know what knowledge, what we can get with, just the knowledge of the scriptures. So they want to try to erase it, try to get us into Islam, all other type of stuff, because they understand how dangerous knowledge is. Once we get a hold into the truth.
And they know that if we not with our power, which we use wisdom because we get the understanding of His word, and we would stay with Him. They know if we're not with Him and we're not using our wisdom, we're against Him. They know that.
I got another one.
You got another? Go ahead, real quick. Yeah, go ahead, and then you go back, and then you got a lengthy one?
No, it's
Okay.
not lengthy.
Okay.
I got two of them.
Okay.
I got.
Go ahead.
I got a precept after.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. I brought this out. I was talking about how powerful wisdom is. How it's like over riches and stuff. It's the greatest moving force on planet Earth.
Right.
And one piece of wisdom, one piece of truth can break down entire eons of lies. Like us coming out here, all the lies being taught, us coming out here is just breaking the shit up.
It's Proverbs chapter, I got two. It's Proverbs chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom, and apply thine heart to understanding. Yea, if thou criest after knowledge, and lifted up the voice for understanding. I'm going to jump to verse 6. It says, for the Lord Yahweh giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk upright. Verse 9. It says, then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yea, every good path.
Right.
This is Proverbs chapter 7, verse 1. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live. And my law as the apple of thine eye. Bind them upon thy fingers. Write them upon the table of thine heart. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman. Right. You know? Like the brother said, you know, you want to be married to wisdom, you know. And that's one of the things that where you get the phylacteries and the phylacteries, and then what else? What's the other?
The frontlets.
The frontlets, yeah. You know, because those are constant reminders
with the border of blue. Border
yeah,
blue.
yeah. Constant reminders of the wisdom of the Most High Heavenly Father.
Somebody get that.
That we keep those,
Numbers,
you know,
1538.
and reverence those. You know.
Somebody get number 1538. Go ahead.
Basically, yeah, because one of the brothers had mentioned that, you know, how they were explaining about how wisdom can promote you. And when you read the scriptures, throughout the different captivities, you had men like Zerubbabel, Daniel, Ezra that were promoted to certain, Tobit, that were promoted to certain places in the captivities by way of wisdom. And here's an account of it. And I'm going to just jump around, make it short. This is 1 Ezra 3 in 1. It says, now when Darius reigned, he made a great feast unto all his subjects, and unto all his household, and unto all the princes in Media. It says, when they had eaten and drunken, being satisfied, were gone home, then Darius the king went into his bedchamber and slept, and soon afterward awakened. Then 3 young men that were of the guard that kept the king's body spake one to another, let every one of us speak a sentence. He that shall overcome, and whose sentence shall seem wiser than the others, unto him shall the king Darius give great gifts and great things in token of victory. Now the one that whose sentence was more wise, or basically whose wisdom was more wiser than the other 3, it was Zerubbabel. This is 2 Ezra 4 and 13. It says, then the third who had spoken of woman and of the truth, this was Zerubbabel, began to speak. So Zerubbabel spoke wisdom amongst Darius, you know, king of the Persians and the Medes. And basically his wisdom got him elevated to a certain position, to where he was even looked at in a good light from the king, a heathen. Second one I want to get, this is Ecclesiastes 4 and 13. And this one can be applied to Yahushua first, but it also can be applied to us that are in this captivity. You know, because we're poor children, you know. But yet we're wise children because we fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It says, better is a poor and wise child than an old and foolish king. You know, because the old and foolish king that's ruling over right now is beginning with the Rothschilds. You know, the wicked elites that are over this society, who will no more be admonished. Because you can't go to them and say, hey, we're the children of Israel. You know, you took the kingdom back from us. You know, give it back. The Most High even said, he said, if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, when I turn that recompense upon thy head. There's no way that the so-called white man can be admonished for all of the wickedness that he did. It says, for out of prison he cometh to reign, whereas also he that is born in his kingdom becometh poor. Because out of prison, we're coming out of prison, and yet we're going to reign over this whole world. But yet he that was born in this kingdom is going to be abased. They're going to be made humble. But how do we get elevated up to that point where we're able to inherit the kingdom? Through the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and believing in his word.
Alright, speak on that real quick. As the brother was speaking about Zerubbabel, and you know, and pretty much through the wisdom of the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Zerubbabel was able to commission, you know, was it Darius for was it Darius or Cyrus for the, you know, to start the commission of the rebuilding of the temple, and allowing us to go back, travel back into to our land and start the rebuilding of our temple. You you know what I'm saying, which our people were able to keep our law, statutes, and commandments there. And then, you know, touching on the wisdom of that he said that about the truth, you know, the women are, women are strongest, but the truth overcometh all of it. You know, because we already know through the wisdom and the history of the Most High Heavenly Father that, you know, the woman went off, you know, and we